Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is episode 2 of Legend of Zelda, or Legend of Chad.
Chad.
With your hosts, Peace and War. War's gonna start off and we're gonna see where we go. But yeah, we barely got fucking anywhere in the last episode, so let's
Because I suck at literally everything.
let's nail it this time. You hold it so weird. Are you left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
I hold
Why?
it like this. Other way around.
Like that?
Yeah. It's gonna be weird because you're so used to doing it the other way around, like holding an Xbox controller.
Hi!
But you're gonna have to
Was
use.
that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to use A, B, and then the C buttons.
Right.
So.
Okay, I was holding it
All
wrong.
right. Let's get the sword. You know where the sword is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh. I
It
know.
hasn't been 8 years since I've played this game.
I know where the sword. You're going wrong way.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Pete?
You knew
I
that though.
swear.
You knew that though.
I knew that. I did. I was testing you.
You know,
You
even
passed.
Navi is gonna be like, listen, bitch. Like, let me tell you.
You need to stop. Fuck.
There you go.
Okay, you know what?
You're
Fair enough. Right.
Inta. Man, how many buttons are you gonna click before you
I
click the A button?
forget. Which button?
Like go to the thing.
What thing?
Go to the hole. Yeah, and then it says enter.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to be standing in the normal ass position.
Yeah.
Which I'm incapable of, that's all.
Right. Hello world.
Is that how
You can click Z and then you can look forward.
is that how midgets are born? Was that really offensive? Possibly.
Probably super offensive.
Okay,
Right. Watch out for the rock!
Don't even mention me.
Run!
I hate you really
Okay,
bad,
no,
sorry.
that's fine. You barely tapped me. Watch out for the rock though.
Does it go in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
follow the rock.
Got it. Oh, follow the rock.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
I was thinking the same thing. I was
Johnson.
gonna make a Dwayne joke, but not. I didn't know what to do. Follow him.
Oh.
That was probably really loud on the mic.
I like scream.
Ooh, first chesty. Nice.
Because you right up his skirt.
What?
What?
Can you look up the skirt? Is that what you said?
I said you can look right up his skirt.
It's not a
actually.
skirt, it's a tunic. It's a tunic. It's a long shirt dress.
Sure.
He's just too big for it. And I collect those rupees. Yeah, yeah. You need to equip this. You need to equip the sword though. Click the sturdy button. Yeah. And then find your equipment page. And put the sword in the hand. Yeah, yeah. There you go. And then save. Yay. Did it. Nailed it. Finished strong. Alright. Now I would. Yes, I would.
Karate.
Karate with a sword. You do know karate literally stands for no hands. Or, sorry, like, what does it stand for? The art of karate is the fighting style based on no weapon. That's what karate stands for. No weapon. And you take a weapon and scream karate. No weapon, bitch! You get a sword.
Explain Ninja Turtles. If they do karate, they have all weapons? Or do they do
Well,
something else?
technically, Michelangelo is the only one who really makes a point to say karate out loud. And he's an idiot.
That's true.
But
we love
he's
him.
also the only one. Oh no, Donatello technically does, but he uses a non-lethal weapon. He uses nunchucks, whereas
You can totally kill someone with nunchucks. Are you kidding?
a non-purposeful lethal weapon. A beanbag gun is a non-lethal weapon, but I'm sure if you aimed it in the right spot, you could kill someone with a beanbag gun.
Well, yeah. A taser is a non-lethal weapon. People have died from that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I think you need 40 rupees in order to get the Kori shield.
No, I already have it.
No, you have 18.
I totally thought I already bought it. It's not in my menu though, so I probably didn't.
No, you didn't buy it. We went to the shop.
Yeah, and we looked at it, but I thought I bought it.
Nope. Not at all.
Gosh darn.
So that's there's a few rupees on the water ledge there. You gotta jump like right in the middle. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't know how you got it there, but you got it.
Get over there.
There you go. Jump that way. Go.
Jump that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta say? Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Chad. What? You've been called by the great Deku Tree? What an honor. It's like everybody keeps on talking about how much of an honor it is, but everybody's been to see the Deku Tree already.
So it's just something, it's like puberty. It's just something everyone does.
Link's the youngest one here, which is funny because he's probably the oldest. Or no, the Kokori are all children. They're always all children.
That's a little weird.
That's the mythology. Kokoris never grow. They never grow up. And Link isn't a Kokori. He is a Hylian.
So everyone hates him.
No, they just don't understand because he grows up and then they don't think that he's the same person when he leaves.
Oh.
I'll explain a lot about the lore. Actually, it's not like we have to pretend like we can't talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Undertale or anything. But
well, yeah, because I've beaten this game 100 times.
yeah. The lore is Link, being a Hylian, was dropped off in the Kokori forest to be looked after by the Great Deku Tree when his mom perishes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always lived here, has never thought anything different about living here. Yeah, it's 40. So then he lives here his entire life with the nurturance of all the people helping him out and the Kokori and the Great Deku. There it is, fucking finally. But they help him out and they raise him as one of their own, and it's happy-go-lucky. And then he starts growing up, and then he finds out that when he's able to turn of age, he does grow up. I think he's 10 right now, or maybe he's 11. I don't know. But then when he gets locked away in the tower or the room of the sages, they age him 7 years so he can be adult Link, right? So, which is why I think he's 11 right now. 7 years, 18 is when you consider him an adult, or whatever the lore is of the person who made the game. He could be 9, and then 16 could be the year of aging.
Yeah.
But he grows up, he's all happy that he's older, but the world is in chaos because Ganon took over the world, blah, blah, we gotta protect the world. But the moral of the story is the Kokori believe Link to be dead, and he is technically dead. At least that's the story that everybody goes with. Link dies.
Yeah.
When he turns this adult Link, everything that would have happened prior to young Link would have already happened. And that's why when you go back to the Kokori village as adult Link, they don't recognize who you are, even though you're the spitting image of yourself, only older. But they say that you look very familiar, as if you were the kid that they used to know who they was, because that kid dies.
Yeah.
But the kid dies, and the way he dies is he actually ventures into the Lost Forest, which is over here. That little thing I was climbing up on. Legend has it that the Kokori are the only people allowed to venture through the Lost Forest and never be lost, hence the name Lost Forest.
Yeah.
If you go into the Lost Forest and you're not a Kokori, your mind begins to wander, and then you turn into what is known as a Stalfos. And the Stalfos, if you've ever played the Twilight Princess, is the first enemy you encounter. I think it's Twilight Princess that you encounter him. But he names himself the Hero of Time, which is this instance of Link.
Yeah.
And says that even though that his regrets are strong, that he doesn't, or something about regret or whatever, but he died at a young age, or something like that. And Link, being young, died at a young age.
Yeah.
One more. But you figure out that because of all that happening, that Majora's Mask is actually the story of Link's death. And him in purgatory, which is funny because there's been a lot of speculation on you know what purgatory is, right?
Yeah.
Like the waiting room between the afterlife or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of connection between purgatory being in an airplane setting or like a terminal.
Yeah.
And if you go outside of Clock Tower in Majora's Mask, the place is literally called Termina, which is like one letter away from being called Terminal.
Yeah.
And then it goes through the 5 stages of grief, the Dabda stage, the fucking, what is it, despair, anger, acceptance, bargaining, and something else. Not in that order, of course, but all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, there you go. forgot the rupees you can do it. But no, it's a really crazy fan theory. Actually, speaking of fan theory, one of the coolest YouTubers that I watched growing up, the Game Theorists. I really liked them. If you've ever seen them, I think I've told you about them before.
I've seen them.
But they do their theory on the Legend of Zelda theory, where it's like, well, he's dead, and Majora's Mask is his death story. But I'll probably link that in the description below, just in case if you've never seen it before. It is a really interesting take on the theory, and you can't think of it any other way if you haven't seen it before. Like, it's crazy. So I'll link that in the description, and I'll probably put maybe something just up here while I'm saying it, just so you guys can see. Or no, I'll make a card. I'll put a card and it will show up over there on that side of the video. Hey dumbass, you trying to pick up that rock? Boy, A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mino Mido, he makes me pick up these stones. I hate picking up stones. I'm allergic to rocks. Man, you just did that right in front of me.
Rude as hell.
You must be strong.
Wasn't there a thing where if you break all the rocks, you get like a 50 coin or something like that?
Yeah, fucking right. Go luck. Go ahead. 50 rupees for breaking rocks.
Maybe not that much, but
You might get a fifth, like a 5 rupee,
yeah,
like a blue
that's what I'm
one.
thinking.
I can see a blue rupee flying out of that rock. Nope. Get fucked.
Damn.
Alright, we gotta go to the Deku Tree though. We gotta go to the Deku Tree.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's over there at that little opening.
Over here?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's gotta take a dip.
No.
These controls, eh?
Shit. Yeah.
You keep on trying to want to run faster, so that's what I think you're clicking buttons for. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. What's this? You have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that a Kokori sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh?
Fucking dick.
Right? I, the Great Midu, will never accept you as one of us.
Yeah, it sounds like Papyrus.
I guess so. Shoot, now! I don't know.
Now you're doing.
I don't know what kind of voice to do for him now. You made me feel like I'm doing a Papyrus voice. How did you get your favorite of Sarah and the Elder Tree? Grumble, grumble. I'm gonna do that. He's a nerd now.
Yep.
He's also like the Kokori leader, but he's a nerd.
He's that one person who became supervisor who tries way too hard. I shouldn't even say anything.
What? I missed all of that.
Like, he's like that one person who became supervisor who takes it way too seriously and tries to do everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I shouldn't say anything because that's me.
Great Deku Tree, I'm back.
Oh,
I can do his voice. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. I hate
I'm
this.
waiting for the juicy hamstring comment.
Right. Chad, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, in case you didn't know, the only fucking tree here, is about to say. Thy slumber these past moons must have been relentless and full of nightmares. As a servant of evil gains strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. So I don't like this voice. I don't, but it's the only voice. Verily, thou hast felt it. Chad, the time has come to lease thy courage. Test. That was a weird test. It looked like an L. I'm telling you. Test thy courage. I have been cursed. Need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. And dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Probably not.
No.
I didn't even know what he said. Then enter, brave Chad. Come inside me.
I didn't think that was how it was opening.
Enter. He asks you to get right in him. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Chad. And Chad, when Navi speaks, use the up key to hear her, well, wisdom words. She wants you to get up. Navi will help you get up, and you can worry about the rest while you're inside me. The Deku Tree. We should probably end that one and start a new one, because this is gonna get, like, really intensely.
How far into it are we?
We're about, like, 16 minutes in.
Oh, shit.
But if we
Alright.
if we continue more, we could probably get 2 episodes being in the tree itself.
Mm-hmm.
So let's end it now. Yeah. So that way we don't have to.
Oh no!
No,
This
you can step
this
on
is
that.
this is the. There's spiders in this scene.
Oh yeah.
There's. I had a panic attack last time I played this game. I thought it was Majora's Mask that I was playing. No, it was definitely this one. The spiders, it was right there. It was like above me, and I was climbing the wall, looking at the wall, and then I looked up, and it was right there, and I threw the controller at the TV.
Oh, please.
I won't. And I cried.
I took the controller away from her.
Like, spiders are not my thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the fucking spiders in World of Warcraft are insane. Like, I can... it's like the worst. I can't.
Alright, well, we'll end it there, though, and then we can do another one if you want to. But thank you for watching the second episode. We were finally able to get this fucking sword and shield. We should have done that in the last one.
That would have been smart.
Yeah, you have to hold it like this, because if you hold it like this, you don't have any control.
See, then I just use my thumb and do those buttons.
Yeah,
like,
but then
from
you
there.
can't move.
I know, but I'm just weird.
When you're doing
like
this, you can do your backflips, your side steps, your forward taps.
You can do that. I can barely walk forward.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. We're gonna start the new episode probably soon, but that will be it for episode 2. Feel free to join us on episode 3, and we'll see you guys around. Take care and peace out. That's why I always used to say peace out. Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I have a hand thing. You got peace out. I like that.
Peace out. Then I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.